Welcome to the first attempt at the GT6 Quick Match Tank Car Challenge, where I'm going to try to finish not last in the heaviest vehicle in the game. I don't know how this is going to go, but I guess we'll just have to see. To start off, I'm starting 6th in a 16 car field, which means even more cars that I'm going to inadvertently slow down. Even more chances I have of finishing not last, so this is actually starting out not too bad, surprisingly. So we'll see how this goes, folks. We'll see how this goes. Everybody's revving up their engines, and they're off, folks. And, well, I'm not exactly off to the greatest of starts, because, well, this has about the worst starts possible. But Jiminy Cricket, how are their cars in the pits? I ain't gonna question that. I ain't gonna... Okay, my car was a little bit off the rest of them, but Jiminy Cricket, that GT6 is a little bit off too. It's wrecking. There's 2 cars in the pits that I am technically beating, but I ain't gonna count those because they ain't moving. Like I've said before, if there's cars that just ain't moving, like whatever glitch causes that, I ain't gonna count them. But actually, that GT6 is looking weird, so maybe I can beat it. Holy snikes, I guess that's already sort of kind of a win because it lagged out. It was technically moving when it lagged out, so that is kind of sort of a win. And I think this one might lag out too from what it looked like. Okay, I think that car has a lag switch. This is going about as good as you could imagine the first attempt that this is going. There's 2 cars in the pitch. One car's already lagged out and another car looks pretty cotton picking close to it. So maybe, just maybe, I can actually do this. Maybe. I've kind of already halfway done it. I could just count it as a win as it is because somebody lagged out that was moving. So technically by default I beat that car. But I'm going to attempt to beat somebody by pure speed. I ain't finished in this race, so I ain't going to say I finished higher than someone. But as long as the race ends with me higher than someone else who's moving, that's what I will count as a win for this challenge. For now, those ain't moving, and it doesn't look like they are anytime soon because PD logic. And so I'm going to have to just go for beating someone who can't drive. As of now, my chances are looking not all that bad. Jiminy Cricket, another lag out. I could count that as already a double win. But all the bad drivers are lagging out and or rage quitting or whatever, so... Yeah, I mean, whatever. That's kind of a good thing and kind of a bad thing. It's a good thing in the sense of that's a car that I am beating, but it's a bad thing in the sense of I'd prefer to do it in a legit way. Both cars finished and I just happen to be faster than another one. It's hard to really say if I'm faster than this one or not, because that's some lag and a half right yonder. That's some lag and a half right yonder. To say that car is having a lag switch installed in it is an understatement. It looks perfectly fine there. And now it's exploding. That car has a lag switch. 2 others have lagged out, and the other 2 have lagged to the point of they're stuck in the pits. This is going well. This is going well. I guess I'm going for my own speed. It's going about as I expected. All in all, I ain't going too bad. I mean, it could be worse, I guess. And what in the Jiminy Cricket is this car doing? I don't know what's going on here, folks. I don't know what's going on here. I think this car has officially broke the space-time continuum or something. My guess is it's about to jump to 17,000 miles an hour here and literally break out of the Earth's atmosphere at any moment. Let's see. Does it break out of the Earth's atmosphere in about 5 seconds? Well, if it does, I'm still technically ahead of it, but it also ain't moving, so that still doesn't even really count. Oh, why does it seem like every car that I can beat is either a lag out, a rage quit, or just ain't moving? I would hope I could at least beat somebody on the speed. Jiminy Cricket. This car runs like 153s, 154s, somewhere around there for when I'm actually moving. So, I mean, that's bad, but, I mean, I don't think it's worse than the worst driver. So, and that car still ain't actually moving, so I don't really know what to think about that. Yeah. At this point, I think it's just time to drift because, well, there ain't really all that much else I can do. I did technically win the challenge in the sense of I beat somebody who was moving, they just happened to rage quit, but I prefer to win it on pure Gemini. That car's moving again. Holy snikes, I guess I could actually win this now because that car's moving. It's just being a word that if I say when I upload a video to GT Planet will get me AUP violations. But that's what it's doing right yonder. So, yeah, I guess I could count the very first attempt as a win, but I mean, I think when you have cars acting that stupid, it's a loss no matter who you are, so that went about as well as the first attempt could go. I got about as close to win as I could get, but, I'll give it another go and see if I can beat somebody on pure speed. Is that where we yeehaw? I guess we'll find out later, folks. I guess we'll find out later.